Good evening. Skinny on Supplements happening tonight. I use my oils all the time. Give me some Wake Me Up. Hey, Michelle. Okay. Get some brain oils going. Who's excited to learn tonight? Okay. What you guys got in your diffusers? Okay. We are gonna have more jump on, so we're just gonna let everybody jump in and jump on and tune in when they can. As always, there will be a replay. We might have some new people popping into the class tonight. So if you don't know me, my name is Megan Baldwin and I am a platinum leader with Young Living. Hi ladies, there's Dorothy, there's Pam. Thanks for joining, guys. So we have a ton to cover tonight. I'm kind of excited. It might feel like you're drinking from a fire hose, but just know that you can watch the replay if you want to hear something again. And there's lots of resources that you can get your hands on if you want this kind of information at your fingertips all the time. So I will touch on that as well. Hey Donna, hey Lana, thanks for tuning in. So great to see all you ladies. Okay, so tonight is the Skinny on Supplements. And basically what I'm going to talk about first is kind of how I got started. So when I started using Young Living, it was over 7 years ago. We had our first daughter. She was 6 months old, and we were just looking for natural remedies to help her with sleep and just those everyday things at home. We were on a wellness journey, and it was the right place at the right time, and we needed the product. So the best way to get started is with this beautiful starter kit. Inside, you open it up, and you get 11 amazing oils in the starter kit. Pop in the comments which one is your favorite. Tonight I am diffusing Northern Lights Black Spruce with bergamot oil. It smells amazing in here. You also get some samples of the antioxidant drink Ningxia Red, which we're going to talk about a little bit later, and lots of goodies. So this is the best way to get started. We are in the winter season, so one of my favorites in the winter season, of course, is RC. So it's a little abbreviated oil, but I feel like it stands for relieving of congestion. This is what we use it for. It's a powerhouse of eucalyptus blends. We like to apply to our chest and our back if we're feeling a little bit under the weather. So this is a great one to have on hand. We've got lots more ladies jumping on. There's Len, Cheryl, Cassie, hey ladies, Cindy. Okay, Diane, this is awesome. So Lana said if she had to pick one, it would be the Thieves Essential Oil. And yes, hands down, the Thieves Oil is amazing. It's a powerful, powerful blend of lemon, eucalyptus, rosemary. There's a couple other ones I'm not remembering right now, but you can look it up. It will kill off all the yuck and keep your body healthy. So definitely keep that on hand. I love before class or something like that tonight, I like to put peppermint on to perk me up, wake me up, help me be mentally alert. And my kids are upstairs going to bed, so of course we are slathering them in lavender to help them sleep. So couple of my favorites from the starter kit. I know that was super brief. There are some previous videos on a little bit more detail of the starter kit. If you want more information, you're welcome to reach out to me personally. But hands down, it's the best way to get started. You also get a beautiful Young Living diffuser. This just pops open and you get to fill in, you can tell I use mine a lot. You pop in the water and a little bit of essential oil and then put your lids on and you turn it on. There's 10 different colors. Candle flicker mode, which is great in the evening. and also a white dim light too. So lots of options with that diffuser. It's my favorite because it lasts for a super long time when you have it on the second or third setting. So that little starter kit, many of you started with it. If you are brand new to this class and the whole natural lifestyle with Young Living, you can get that kit, 11 oils, all the goodies, and the diffuser for $199.75. It is worth every single penny. It's over $400 value of product, so it's definitely worth it. So what I would like you guys to pop in the comments is, if you have your essential oil starter kit, what is the last oil that you unexpectedly used from your starter kit? So what's just the last thing that you put on, the last thing you used today from that starter kit, and why? So we all need to learn more and have tips about using our oils. Okay, so the reason why we choose Young Living is because of the quality and the purity. It is hands down the best company I have ever used. They have what's called is a seed to seal guarantee. So not all oils are created equally. It's kind of like a fine wine or really amazing cheese. They're not all the same. Like if you're gonna get American cheese slices, that's very different than handcrafted fancy cheese. So you really do get what you pay for. Young Living is the pioneer in essential oils for purity and testing. So quality really matters to them. Young Living 100% guarantees their 100% therapeutic oils from carefully identified plants with natural chemical profiles that match or exceed the world standards. They have vigorous standards at which essential oils gain therapeutic benefits without any of the harmful side effects. So that's for the therapeutic essential oils. Also for supplements, which is what we're going to talk really more in depth about tonight, many companies don't create their supplements from scratch, which may seem kind of crazy to you. But they purchase their products and their ingredients from other companies where they really don't know any of maybe what their standards are. So sometimes we think we're getting a natural good supplement or product, but we don't know where those ingredients came from. So with Young Living, they're so different that they monitor the process in their plant-based products the seed to seal way. So which means the company abides by very strict guidelines to fulfill their seed to seal promise. So this seed to seal promise is important because it ensures that we get the top-notch quality and effectiveness of each and every product. So the seed to seal promise, what they do is they make sure that they have either their own farms that they own. We have one here in Canada. There's a couple in the United States. All over the world, they have Oman, Croatia, different places like that. Or they have their sister or partner farms, they're called, where they have to abide by Young Living's very strict rules. So with their rules that they abide by, they have the best seed. They don't use any harmful chemicals on the soil, the seed, anything that they use in the process. They hand weed, which I have experienced this personally at multiple farms. I was able to go to a farm in Idaho, also in Utah, and then we've been to the farm in Ecuador where we got to experience firsthand what it's like to put the work in. And I am a city girl, I am not a farm girl, so it was a lot of work. And I know we had a couple farm girls come with us and they were still, totally surprised how much effort they put in compared to traditional farms nowadays. So they also harvest at peak times. They distill on site, and their distillation process is very particular. The temperature, the pressure, how long, the time of day, all of that makes a big difference. And they also test it multiple times before the products come out to us. So this definitely gives us the highest quality essential oil. So we definitely want that high effectiveness for the product. So here's an example of just how things have changed over time and why we're not getting the same quality as we used to. So in France in 1967, the lavender production dropped from 87 tons to only 12 tons by 1998. But in the same time period, the demand of lavender essential oil grew over 100%. So where did all the oil come from? Well, it was synthetic, it was adulterated, there was many other things done to be able to produce lavender and sell it to make money, but not very many people were actually getting true, real, authentic, therapeutic grade essential oil. So we want to make sure we're using the highest quality and we definitely get what we pay for. So the reason why I'm doing this tonight and many other nights, as you guys have watched, is when we started using our essential oils and we started dabbling into the supplements, we'd used many other natural products before, but we noticed such a massive effect on our bodies and we felt so much better. So we were noticing these things right away. And naturally, I couldn't help but share it with the people that I love. So within that first month and the couple months after, I started getting these little thank you checks in the mail, which was a very pleasant surprise. But it was great because it was helping me pay for the product that I wanted to use anyways. So at the time, I was busy. The last thing I wanted to do was start a business. My husband and I are traditional business owners. Plus, we had a daughter at the time. We were planning on having more kids. And like we all know, the last thing anybody needs is more on their plate. But naturally, I started sharing anyways. So about 5 months in, I made the decision to share more intentionally and just see where it would lead. So one of the coolest things is network marketing is quite common nowadays, and there's many, many companies out there, but it's important to choose if you're going to promote something. Like we promote things every day, like the movies, a good song, the best restaurant we want to go to. We're always promoting things, so why not promote a product that you love? But you want to choose it with a company that you align with, that you feel like is really like up to your personal standards. But Young Living, when people are introduced to Young Living and fall in love with the product, when people order, they have what's called a retention rate, which means they stick around. So when somebody signs up with Young Living and starts using the product, 40 to 50% of people continue using it all the time. That's pretty amazing. Traditional MLM companies or multi-level marketing or network marketing companies, they only have a 3 to 4% reorder rate. Young Living is 40 to 50. That's a huge, huge difference. Amway is a company that everybody knows, and they only have a 3% retention rate. So I don't know if this puts off any light bulbs, but people love Young Living. If you love Young Living, you might as well share it and get a little kickback for the referral. So there's an awesome book out there called The 4-Year Career. If you want to learn more about what this is like, I would definitely be willing to send you a copy of the book. I meant to have it out actually for you guys just to show you, but there's this thing called geometric progression, which just basically shows, you know, if 4 people love the product and they share each with 4 people, you get 16, which then each share with people, which grows bigger, and they all share with people, which grows bigger. And you just have this massive amount of people that are all doing a little bit, sharing what they love. So it's a great way to get your product paid for if you are loving what we are doing here with Young Living. So, okay, we are going to, so about that last part, if you have any questions, send me a personal message. I would love to just answer questions or send you a resource just to help you understand what that's all about. But now we will get into the meat and the grit of what this class is all about, which is supplements. So, safety and usage. Every company has to have a usage or a safety label. So they have supplement facts, they have ingredients, and they'll have a caution, of course. So it's a government requirement. Every company has to have it on. I recommend just following the label to start, just to see how your body is liking each product. Some of them, you know, and they usually do the minimum requirement. So meaning, For like calcium, it'll say a recommended dose of 2, which you could be taking likely 4 a day, things like that. So you kind of have to play around with it and see how you feel and what feels best with your body. If you're pregnant or nursing, you definitely want to consult your midwife or your doctor, or if you have a natural holistic practitioner. It's highly recommended just to make sure that the supplements you're taking are good and support your body in that period in your life. But it's definitely in our world today, we have to be our own health advocates. So look up the ingredients yourself. There's lots of amazing resources out there. Google, you can Google, you definitely find some resources, but Google can be one-sided. There is a private browsing window called DuckDuckGo. I think it's duckduckgo.com, which is a private window. It's not censored. So if you want real facts and you want to look them up on the internet, I recommend doing it that way. Or we have amazing essential oil desk reference material that has a ton of research and information on how to use each product. So just keep that in mind. So supplements are one of those things that are one of the most underestimated products with Young Living. Usually when people hear the name Young Living, they think essential oils, that's all they have. And a lot don't realize that we have so much more. So Young Living has over 600 products. Half likely are about essential oils. Then they have the supplements, lifestyle products, face care, baby line, body care, you name it. They have so many amazing products. But with supplements, a lot of people notice, so you buy something from the drugstore, Costco, or your health food store, and you start taking a supplement that you think you need and you don't notice any results. Usually what it means is that it's a low grade or not maybe very good quality product, that you're not absorbing the nutrient you need, or it's just potentially not the right supplement for you at the time. So it's definitely great to just kind of learn a little bit more about your body and which ones you need most. So let's dig in. Okay, making sure I made notes so I don't miss anything. So in the class tonight, I'm going to share with you the biggest benefits of Young Living's specific supplements. They make over, the Young Living supplements makes over 2.5 times more absorbable. So the supplement itself is 2.5 times more absorbable than over-the-counter supplements. So compared to other places that you may use. We know, so a family that got us started using the product, they are physiotherapist, acupuncturist family and have been using the product for years and years and years. And she had many doctor recommended brands, like top quality, amazing brands of supplements. And when they started using Young Living, they did notice that people were getting the results in 1/3 of the time as traditional supplements because of what I'm going to tell you next. So the secret is called bioavailability. So we add essential oils into our supplements. And by adding the essential oils into the supplements, it makes the absorbability skyrocket. So for an example, they did a test of a supplement called Multigreens. And when they made that supplement, they didn't add any essential oils and they tested the blood absorption rate. And what they found was 42% of the supplement's nutrient was absorbed into the blood in 24 hours, which is very typical. It's very similar to any product that you would buy on the market. But after they added Young Living's therapeutic grade, amazing quality essential oils, what they found is 60% of the nutrient was absorbed in only 30 minutes. Did you guys hear that? So with no essential oils, it was 42%, less than half, in 24 hours. With the added essential oils, it would increase to 60% in 30 minutes. And in 1 hour, it was up to 86% absorbed, the nutrients. So what that means is we are getting those nutrients packed right into our cells. Essential oils are able to penetrate the cell wall, so to get right through each and every cell within our body, and they travel through really fast. And what they do is they bring those nutrients into your system as well. So in a nutshell, the essential oils help increase the assimilation, which is the absorption of the nutrients in the cellular level, and they help remove waste from the cell walls, which helps detoxify them, and in turn causing the cells to function at a higher level. So there are many essential vitamins that our bodies need, and in order for them to function properly, the way to get these vitamins is by consuming them either in our food or supplements. That's the two ways that we get nutrients. But what's happening is our soil does not have the nutrient that it used to. So our fruits and vegetables, we are not getting as much of those nutrients. So nowadays we do need to supplement to feel optimal and to have that optimal health. So after this class, what I'm going to do is post in this group. We have a body systems assessment. So it's going to look like this. And basically what it is a score. So this is just something to do on your own, but it'll go through the cardiovascular system, the digestive system, your emotional balance, the endocrine system, lymphatic, nervous system, all of those different things. And then each column, there's a few questions. So do you have poor concentration or memory? And you're going to grade it from 0, never, 1, occasional, 2, often, or almost always, and a 3. So when you work out this, this sheet, Sarah just said, whoop, I made it on live. That's awesome. Thanks for joining, Sarah. So when you fill out this body assessment form, because we're going to talk about a ton of stuff tonight, and you may not need everything, you may just need a few to get started. So this sheet can help you figure out which ones will be best to start. So whatever grade, whatever total number you have that's highest in these columns, that's maybe where you want to focus and get started. So Carla Green, who's an acupuncturist and physiotherapist, been using Young Living for 18 years, I believe. What she says for the core of what to start with, she calls this kind of like the foundational, your 4-pillar foundational, is to have an antioxidant, to have fish oil, so high quality fish oil, which is very hard to find, to have a probiotic, which is healthy for your gut, and to have proper enzymes. So keep that in mind. There's going to be a few supplements we're going to talk about outside of that, but let's get started. Okay, Ningxia Red. Who loves Ningxia Red? Let's get some hearts and some thumbs up. So, okay, I'm going to explain more about Ningxia Red, but let's do a giveaway to get started for those of you on the call live. Share with us one trick you have to help remember taking your vitamins. Because I don't know about you, but I sometimes forget. And then halfway through the day, I realize, oh my goodness, no wonder why I'm tired. I haven't taken any supplements today. And then I'll take my supplements and feel way, way better. So comment below a couple of the ways that you try to remember to take your supplements. And what I am going to give away is a little sampler pack of some Ningxia sachets. So Ningxia Red, this is where everyone should start. If you can only choose one supplement, I would 100% recommend the Ningxia Red. It is absolutely amazing. Okay. So Ningxia Red is good for overall health, immune system support. It helps support healthy blood sugar, energy, and so much more. So, you know, if you have a fancy car, so we're gonna buy like a Tesla. Well, actually, that doesn't work because they're electric powered, but we'll buy like a Jaguar. We're gonna buy this awesome, sleek, beautiful car. But what happens if I go and put in like cheap, crappy fuel? Do you think that that car is gonna run very long, or it's gonna run really well? I think not. So if you're gonna have a fancy car that runs really well and runs fast and has energy and all of those things, you have to put in the proper fuel. This is my fuel. So if you're deprived of any nutrients, liquid nutrients like Ningxia Red is the best way to get them in your body. So because you're going to drink it, it's got the essential oils, it's going to be in your system so fast. And honestly, I feel a spike of energy, like not caffeinated energy because I can't do caffeine, but natural, clarity styled energy in minutes with drinking Ningxia Red. So it is an antioxidant supplement drink that's made up of wolfberry, blueberry, plum, pomegranate, aronia cherry. It's got grapeseed extract. It has essential oils, yuzu, orange, tangerine, lemon. It's got stevia and pure vanilla extract. So it has some amazing supplement or some amazing ingredients. I also want to note that there are a lot of juices on the market, and I'm not bashing anybody, but it is common for antioxidant style juices to have fillers, like high sugared fillers, like apple, pear, things that taste really good, but that spike your blood sugar, just have a higher sugar or fructose content, whereas this one is low glycemic fruits and it's the whole food wolfberry. So they take the wolfberry and they actually puree it. So it even has fiber in it, which is amazing to help with digestion. So it's going to help, like I said, boost your immune. It's amazing for eye health, liver function. It's highest known protection against free radicals and oxidative stress, which is really important. The way that I remembered how oxidative stress worked is it's like a car that's rusting. So when you have oxidative stress in your body, it's like your insides are rusting. It's kind of like a way to understand it. But what the Ningxia Red does is it's actually going to remove that rust from your body. So there was a USDA researcher at Tufts University, and they noted that one of the methods, like they measured the antioxidant in the wolfberry and a bunch of different juices. And what they found is the Ningxia Red had the highest S-ORAC for the ability to absorb the bad free radicals and get it out of your body. So it's also rich in phenols, flavonoids, calcium, vitamins, minerals. It's got about 18 amino acids, 21 trace minerals. It's got beta carotene, vitamins B1, 2, and 6, and it also has vitamin E. So the other thing about the wolfberry, which is its main ingredient, it is the whole food puree, like I mentioned, but it's the only fruit that actually has protein. Isn't that cool? So it also contains zeaxanthin, which is the ingredient that is amazing for the eye health. I mentioned it's low glycemic. Seriously, everyone should drink this. My whole family drinks it. My kids drink it. We started our babies on it pretty much as soon as they could eat fruit. So they didn't need to have teeth, but once they were starting to consume foods, we incorporated just a little bit at a time. They can just have like a quarter of a shot glass just to get that tiny bit. You could even mix it with water. I've heard of, babies getting sick, like young babies, and mothers giving like a teaspoon to a tablespoon of Ningxia Red just to help boost up that immune system. So this is unreal. One of my most favorite supplements. So lots of great comments on how we're gonna remember to keep our supplements up. Thanks, ladies. Okay, so Ningxia Red, there is many options to get it. You can get it in the bottles. They come in 2-pack, 4-pack, 6-packs, 8-packs of these big bottles. You can also get them in the little sachets, which is 2 ounces. We like to put these in the kids' lunch kits. We also freeze them in the summertime. That's their natural popsicle. We take these as we travel, kind of just the on the go. And these you can get in a box of 30 and then multiples of 30, so 30, 60, 90. So it's a great way to be getting in your whole food supplement. So if there's only one thing that you could budget in, hands down for us would be the Ningxia Red. Okay, So we did talk about this a little bit before the class before Thanksgiving with digestion, but enzymes, they are super, super important to your overall health. One of my personal favorites is the Essentialzymes 4. It's what's needed for your body to function properly. It helps to promote cell function and for your cells to communicate with each other. It helps with cell growth and the life of your cells. It supports over 400 biochemical reactions in the body and is responsible for basically like really all the chemical reactions in your body. It helps digestion, metabolism, and the transportation of your nutrients to your cells. So you need to properly break down your food to get the nutrient into your body. So mostly enzymes are found in raw foods, but our soil is so depleted nowadays that we're really not getting enough healthy enzymes to digest our food. So they come in, and I don't have them on me, sorry to show you, but they're in the last video, but they come in like a little pack, a blister pack with 2 capsules. So there's a few in each pack. And there's a dual time release capsule with these 2. So one is an animal-based enzyme that releases in the lower intestine, and the second is a plant-based enzyme that releases immediately upon entering the stomach that helps with digestion of all foods. So carbohydrates, plant-based, animal, all of that kind of stuff. So for a wide variety of a diet, this is really a great one. I find like if we're eating out and it's not normal food that I've eaten and I'm feeling kind of heavy or bloated, these help immensely to take them and just help break that food down. Okay, so enzymes are amazing. So we're going to talk about next 2 different options for omega. So first off, we are going to talk about, this one's my favorite. It's called MindWise. So it comes in a box with these little blister packs, or you can get a glass bottle. I prefer these ones just because it's so easy and handy. I can just grab it on my way out the door and drink it up, and it tastes delicious. So MindWise is a liquid omega vitamin made from the Sacha Inchi nut oil. It's got proprietary blends, essential oils, and so much more to support normal brain function and cardiovascular function. So it's got the vitamin D, it's got their proprietary brain memory blend, CoQ10, it has turmeric, acai puree, and the essential oils peppermint, fennel, anise, lemon, and lime. So this is my personal favorite. It's because it's from the Sacha Inchi nut, it is like a vegetarian-based omega supplement. The other option for healthy omegas and brain fat and fuel is the Omega Gize supplement, so Omega Gize 3. This offers the combination of omega-3 fatty acids as well with vitamin D and CoQ10. So the CoQ10 is what's really great for the brain and memory. It's combined with DHA fish oil and a blend of essential oils to support the brain, the heart, the eyes, and joint health. Excuse me. So higher levels of omega-3 fatty acids like EPA and DHA are strongly linked to improved cardiovascular. So it also has the essential oils clove. Excuse me, I need a sip of water. And clove essential oil helps to boost the immune response. German chamomile, which encourages emotional balance and provides skin and nervous system support. And also spearmint, which is digestive support and emotional support. So the oils even have a lot more benefits just outside of supporting the fatty fish oils. Just gonna check our comments here. So Sherry just asked, is MindWise available in Canada? At this point, it is not. It's an NFR product. So you can do, what I personally do is I order an NFR Essential Rewards order just so I'm making sure that I get those additional Essential Rewards points. Or what you can do to get the US NFR products in Canada is save up those ER points, and then you can go over to the NFR side and you can actually redeem those products for points. So it's a great way to get your hands on those. So one thing to note is we cannot produce omegas on our own, so we need to be supplementing. It's crucial that we get that brain support and cardiovascular support for optimal functioning. And if you're not eating fish like multiple times a week, you need to be supplementing with omegas. It's really, really important. Okay, guys? So next, we are going to talk probiotics. Okay, so Young Living's version is called Life 9. Sorry, the lighting is like super hard to show you guys what this looks like. There you go. So Life 9, we did talk about this one in the previous digestion video too, so I'll just quickly go over it again here. But it's crucial for gut health. It also helps with a healthy mind. So you're wondering, how does that help with a healthy mind? Well, the gut and the immune system, they work together. So you have to have a healthy gut to have a healthy mind. So other things that can cause issues is, so if you have like skin issues, eczema, dermatitis, any sort of skin things going on, oftentimes it's not proper digestion. So it's very common to hear that dis-ease, I'm not making any claims here, but dis-ease in our body starts in our gut. So we need proper digestion and proper probiotics. So this is a high potency probiotic that builds and restores intestinal health. It also has positive effects on the bowels. So many, like I mentioned before, don't realize that health and vitality nutrients are absorbed into the bloodstream, and is also known as the command center of the immune system and eliminates the waste products. So if our bowels don't work properly, optimal health is impossible, and the body is vulnerable to a myriad of conditions. So Life 9, it has 9 beneficial bacteria strains. It helps to promote that natural digestion and the healthy immune system. It also contains 17 billion live cultures and is also shown to assist in the body's manufacturing of vitamin B and improve nutrient absorption. Supporting immune function, and it can also reduce yeast growth, which we definitely want. So this is one of those products that you want to keep refrigerated. They did do testing. So I know people at one point were concerned about the cultures not being, like when it's shipped and them not being refrigerated, so how that worked. And they actually did testing. They had it shipped from the United States to Australia and tested the product to see how many cultures were still live. And they had like 95% of the cultures still alive when it shipped for that many days. So my recommendation is just get it home. Once you've ordered it, get it into the fridge. What I like to do is take it kind of in the evening or before bed. You want to take it away usually from other supplements. So it's just a great one to make sure, especially if you've taken any sort of antibiotic. So what antibiotics do is kill off everything in our system, and we definitely need the healthy, sorry guys, we need the healthy bacteria in our system to like properly digest, kind of like I mentioned. So we need to be doubling up. Anytime you're on antibiotic, I would be doubling up for at least 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks to replenish your system. Yeah, Sarah Hugo mentioned gut equals second brain, which is so, so true. Excuse me, guys. Talking so much, I'm getting everything flowing, putting my essential oils on. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to grab this supplement too. But next up that we're going to talk about is called Sulfurzyme. And Sulfurzyme comes in a powder form or a capsule. I personally always have both at home. Like I love them for a lot of different reasons. But this is a super ingredient. So what's in Sulfurzyme is the super ingredient found in breast milk, which is crucial for joints, skin, hair, nails. It helps with collagen production. So what it is a unique combination of MSM, which is, I'm probably going to butcher this, but methyl sulfonamide. I don't know if that was said right. But like I said, it's found in the breast milk. It's found in fresh fruits and vegetables, and also the Ningxia wolfberry is this MSM. And it's really important for supporting the immune system and almost every major body function. Like MSM is amazing. If you Google the benefits of MSM, you will be blown away. So if you have sore joints or you have skin issues, like your skin breaks or it's super dry, if your skin is even dry, flaky, you've got eczema, all those kind of things, you're likely not getting enough MSM. It's one of those supplements. Lindsay Elmore talks a lot about this, so you can Google her and sulfurzyme. But she's taught a ton on this ingredient and why it's so good. And you basically cannot take too much. So what she's taught me is if you start off taking 2 caps 2 times a day and you have joint pain or body issues and you're not noticing results, you want to up your dosage. So you try that for 2 days, you're not noticing any results, maybe up it to 3 in the morning and 2 in the evening. And then if that's not working, 3 and 3, and then increase by 1 to 2 every single day until your body notices a change and you feel less pain or you feel whatever that you're looking for. And then you want to maintain that for a little bit. So maintain that higher dosage. And then what you can do is slowly step back. So decrease by 1 every couple of days. And you can help your body build up its supply of MSM. So one thing to note too is once in a while, we'll have people mention that they are having issues with essential oils. So maybe they put it on their skin, like something simple like lavender, and they notice like a reaction. So I don't believe that you can be allergic to many of our oils because of the way they are distilled. Steam distillation does not have proteins, polypeptides, and amino acids. So it cannot cause an allergic reaction unless it's a citrus because it's done in a different way. But number one, our minds are very powerful. So if we think something's going to bother us, it will. And number two, sometimes there's something else going in the body, which is the reason why that's happening. So what can be the problem is oftentimes it's likely that you have a sulfur deficiency or your body may be super acidic. So you might need to alkalize the body. So there's 2 different things to look at if that's ever happening. Sulfur is the key in the absorption of things like magnesium, calcium, potassium, which are things that we need to absorb into our system. So it's key to start that chain reaction of absorption. So one thing also to note is sulfur. So the sulfur in sulfurzyme, the MSM, is different than sulfa. So you'll hear often that people are on sulfa drugs. This is completely different. You can Google it, you can contact me after, and we can point you to the right resources, but it is very, very different. Just looking at some previous questions here. Is Life 9, is it refrigerated before shipping? Yes, it is. So would the other supplements like in those glass bottles need to be refrigerated? I'll verify that for you, Lana. Omega Gies, yes, I would keep it in the fridge. Inner Defense, I don't believe so, but let me verify that for you. Okay, perfect. So yeah, sulfurzyme, the supplement, it comes in a huge bottle. You get like 300 caps. So it lasts a long time depending on how much you're taking. And then the powder form is amazing too. There's a drink called Unicorn Juice that people will take a couple ounces of Ningxia Red, a little bit of sulfurzyme powder, fill it up with water, add a couple Vitality or Plus essential oils, and it tastes amazing. I've added it to my sport recovery drink. It's called AminoWise. I actually don't have that in my list tonight to talk about, but I'll add that to just help with my body regenerating after a good workout. You can add it to smoothies. It's great for kids. So, so awesome. Okay, I still have a lot to cover, so I'm going to keep going. I know this is fast, but you can fast forward and definitely watch the replay. So, alkaline. This is the next one we're going to talk about. Comes in a bottle powdered form, or you can get it in individual sachets just like this. So this helps to alkalize the body. So if you've ever had acid reflux or heartburn, this is your best friend. So I'd never had any of those issues until I think it was maybe my second or third pregnancy was the first time I ever experienced it. And I had no idea what it was at first, but holy man. Pour a little bit of this powder in the bottom of a glass. Make sure you have a bigger glass. You add the tiniest bit of water. It's going to kind of foam up, and then I add a little bit more just to let it calm down, but you want to drink it up right away. But it's what it is a precisely balanced acid neutralizing mineral formation which helps preserve the body's proper pH. It boosts the body's alkalinity. Yeast and fungus are deprived of the acidic terrain that it requires to flourish, so we definitely don't want yeast and fungus growing in our body. And as we know, dis-ease cannot live in a properly balanced body. So it's good for supporting of upset stomach, indigestion, sour stomach, and so much more. So this is an amazing, amazing supplement that you might want to look into. It's not something that I take every day necessarily, but just in certain periods. Sometimes I'll take these little packets if I travel, if I know I'm kind of eating not regularly. Sometimes that can make your body a little more acidic and just kind of feel that indigestion and stuff happening. And then this is a really great thing to use up. Okay, next up is Super C. So right here I have is the Super C Chewable. They also have, the Super C Chewable is a NFR product. I don't live without these. They also have a capsule, which is great too. It's on the Canadian side. We take these and our kids take them all the time. So it's important to be taking, and especially in high amounts if your immune system is depressed or you feel like you're fighting something off. When I'm sick, I just like pop lots. Because it's water soluble, you cannot, it's not stored in the body, which means you have to consume them daily in order for your body to have it available to use and to keep your immune system strong. So you can't like overdose on vitamin C. Your body uses what it needs, and it will expel the rest through your urine. So your body needs vitamin C to help form blood vessels, cartilage, muscles, collagen in the bones. It's vital for the natural healing process. As a strong antioxidant, it's huge support for the immune system. And Super C contains 1,140% of the recommended daily intake of vitamin C per serving, laced with multiple essential oils to increase absorption. So that 1,140%, that's on the capsule. So the capsule actually has more packed vitamin C into it because it is a bigger cap, whereas the chewable, they can't fit quite as much, but still an amazing supply of your vitamin C. Okay. It also has essential oils. So it's got orange, which is great for digestive immune system, tangerine, grapefruit, lemongrass, and lemon oil. So I won't go through all of the benefits of those oils, but you can look those up. Next one I'm going to talk about is called Agiles. And I don't know if I have the bottle in front of me here either. It's in our cupboard. So Agiles is a newer supplement. It's amazing for the body. It's great for active lifestyle or to help support the body's response to acute inflammation. So it's great for joint or muscle pain. So if you're big into fitness and working out, this is an amazing one to take all the time. My husband does not go a day without it. He loves intense, vigorous workouts, so he uses this a lot. It's also good if you just deal with issues with your joints and your muscles. So there are dis-eases that our body can sometimes go through. and which causes the joint and muscle pain. I think I know what you know what I'm alluding to. So things like that, this supplement can very, very much support. It contains turmeric, which turmeric is unreal for the body. Look up turmeric and its benefits. It also has frankincense resin powder, which anything frankincense is amazing. It's got collagen, hyaluronic acid, black pepper, plus oils, wintergreen, copaiba, clove, northern lights, black spruce. So only thing to note is for pregnancy, sometimes women avoid taking turmeric. It doesn't have a super high concentration of it, but definitely be aware of that and consult your practitioner. Kids can also take this, but I would recommend starting with a smaller dosage, like 1/3 of a capsule, and just see how they are with that. Okay. Next up, I've got, I think, 4 more supplements I want to share on. So we will try to get that quickly because I know you guys, your time is super important. Next one I love is called multigreens. And sadly, I actually ran out of this. Like I shouldn't say never because I just did, but I don't often run out of my supplements because like I noticed such a huge difference and I can't live without them. So multigreens is one we ran out of, so we need to place an additional order this month to get more. But multigreens are made with spirulina, alfalfa sprouts, barley grass, bee pollen, Pacific kelp, and therapeutic grade essential oils. Each ingredient is perfect for keeping you awake and feeling your best. So this is a great one to give you a little energy boost. So spirulina is a source of chlorophyll and magnesium-rich pigment that has been linked to healthy energy levels and metabolism. Holla, we all want more of that. It's got barley grass juice concentrate, which is an antioxidant rich in minerals, the bee pollen, which is high in protein and low in fat and sodium. It's also loaded with vitamins and minerals, including potassium, calcium, magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, and B vitamins. So it's got urethra root, which is also known as ginseng, a Siberian ginseng root. Siberian ginseng root is really, really good for natural, sustained energy. So it enhances physical and mental vitality and endurance. It's got the kelp, which contains iodine, which is needed for a healthy thyroid. Think hormones. It also contains melissa essential oil, which is energizing to the body and good for the inflammatory response. Lemon, which is good for the lymphatic system and immune function. Lemongrass, which helps support digestion. Rosemary, which is supporting to the endocrine system. So this is a powerhouse product. When I like to take it is usually in the afternoon, just because I find I'm an early morning person. So sometimes by early afternoon, I get that little slump and want to just have a rest. But if I have my Ningxia and some multigreens, I have a boost and I'm like ready for the rest of the day. Okay, next up we have Super Bee. Super Bee, here you can see it. Super Bees make you super instead of, can I say this, being a super bee? That might have been too much, sorry guys. But Super Bee is amazing. You can just Google any health problems, and oftentimes we do not have enough B vitamins. B vitamins are so, so important for our health. So they helped to support the body function. We need to replenish them daily because B vitamins aren't stored in the body. So a huge bonus. This supplement was recently, in the last year or two, I think it was reformulated, and it has what's called Oregon FA, which is a natural folate source derived from lemon peels. And it's got methylcobalamin, which is a more bioavailable source of B12. So this is packed with like all the Bs. I can't find the list right here, but look this one up. Super Bees is amazing. It will make you super wonderful, happy, and can't live without it. Next up, because we're in this season, Inner Defense. This is like Something that I always have a bottle of. I only take it when my immune system is feeling compromised. So this really helps to reinforce the defense system in our body. It creates the unfriendly environment for yeast and fungus. It's going to help promote healthy respiratory function. It contains the amazing Thieves Oil blend, along with, which has the clove, lemon, eucalyptus, cinnamon, and rosemary, which are major for the immune system. It also has oregano, which is a powerhouse essential oil, and thyme oil. So one thing I want to just point out here is with oregano. A lot of people have taken oil of oregano over the years, and it's a great thing to take. There's lots on the market, but if you are to grab one, oh, you know what? I have an old one that I used to have, oil of oregano. So it's a 10 ml bottle. It has like 300 drops, but on the ingredient list, it says oil of oregano in extra virgin olive oil. So basically it's a tiny bit of oregano in olive oil, which goes rancid. So this is probably rancid. It's old, and I've kept it just as a, to be able to show people the difference. Our oregano essential oil is 100% pure. There is nothing added in it. It is the essential oil. That's it. So a lot of people will take like a dropper of this and squirt it in their mouth. It tastes gross, but you get over it. Don't do that with our oregano because it's way stronger and way more powerful. So I personally take it in a capsule if I'm going to, but that's why this Inner Defense is so amazing, because it's already in a capsule, in a supplement, and will kick any germs to the curb. Okay, next is this beautiful ImmuPro supplement. It is an immune supporting supplement that you would only take at night. This provides immune support. It also helps you get a restful night's sleep. It has a tiny amount of melatonin, naturally derived melatonin. It contains powerful antioxidant minerals through fruits, mushrooms, and so much more. So it also has orange essential oil and the wolfberry. I love this for if I travel or if I'm just feeling a little bit under the weather. I'll take it before bed, and in the evening it'll just help boost my immune system. I also give this to my children. So we give it to them probably once a week, maybe a little bit less. We don't give them a full cap. It's kind of like just this round capsule, a chewable. We split it into 3, so quarters or thirds, and just give them that tiny bit. Helps them have an amazing sleep and boosts their immune system. Okay, last one I'm going to talk about tonight is called SuperCal Plus. SuperCal. So this contains 20% of the calcium, the recommended daily allowance of calcium, and 30% recommended daily allowance of magnesium. It's going to help support normal bone and dental health, also enzyme function, as well as nerve and muscle function. So calcium and magnesium in the SuperCal are part of a synergistic blend of marine minerals that include not only the calcium and magnesium, but also 70 other minerals. So the blend is extracted from a red algae, which is a plant that naturally absorbs minerals from the ocean. And this blend helps improve the bioavailability of the calcium. So it also has the vitamin D3, vitamin K2. This combination of the vitamin D and calcium is shown to prevent osteoporosis when accompanied by a really good, healthy diet. So while the vitamin K is not as crucial to the bone health as vitamin D and the calcium, but it does help to ensure that the calcium stays in the bones and in the arteries, which is really important. So SuperCal Plus also has the Idaho Blue Spruce, Northern Lights, Black Spruce, Cobaiba, and Vetiver, and peppermint. So that is the SuperCal Plus. So this is an amazing reformulated supplement from, I think, 2 conventions ago, if I remember correctly. So that is our supplements for tonight. I have taken up way more time than I wanted to. I was hoping to keep this brief and short, so I understand if you need to go back and just watch the replay and catch a few little tidbits. But for your chance to win tonight, I am giving away 4 bottles of the SuperCal Plus. It's an amazing supplement to give a shot. So 4 bottles. I'm going to give away 2 to our live viewers tonight and 2 on the replay. So comment below with something new that you learned tonight that you can share with everybody who tuned in. So quickly before we close, I just want to mention the best possible way to get your supplements is on Young Living's loyalty program called Essential Rewards. So if you think you can benefit from these products, it is hands down the best way. You're going to get 10 to 25% back on your purchase towards more free products. So this is how our family gets so many of these amazing supplements for all of us. We're a family of 5, so we use a lot of Ningxia Red and a lot of supplements, but this really, really helps us save. So anytime we place a 100 PV order, now that we've been on Essential Rewards for 2 years, we get 25% back. So if it was a 100 order, we would get $25 towards free products, which is so, so amazing. Yes. What was I going to tell you? So with the Essential Rewards program, we have never, ever had somebody join Essential Rewards and regret it. But we have had people not join it and think, oh, I'll just place a one-time order, and they have regretted it because they've missed out on all those amazing free points for additional free products. So if you are going to join Essential Rewards and it's your first time to jump on and it's because of this call, my gift to you is this amazing essential oil pocket reference. It has a ton of information about each product. So you can look up each individual essential oil, each individual yeah, so it's got all the essential oils. It also has like a usage guide in the back, so you can look up specific topics like cholesterol, plaque, strokes, all those things, and get tips and suggestions on what to use that you could help support your health. So this is the mini guide. The one that I gathered a lot of my information from was this massive desk reference. So if you are an oiler and you love Young Living, this is highly recommended. It's from Discover, I think it's Discover, I'll find it for you, but it's from Life Science Publishers, Discover LSP or something. So I'll post the link in the comments here, but I'm giving away the mini. So I have 4 of these on hand. So if you join Essential Rewards, let me know, send me a private message and I will ship one free of charge to you. And also be sure to comment below what you've learned for your chance to win a SuperCal Plus. I love giving out these. We also had the Ningxia giveaway earlier tonight. And of course, if you are brand new to Young Living, I always have little information packets that I give out to our new members to know how to use their product. So if you are brand new and you sign up with any of the premium starter kits, send me a message and I'll also have a gift for you. Don't forget to take your body systems assessment. I will post that after the call. And as well, just a reminder of Carla's pillars of health. So minimum, we should be on an antioxidant, which would be Ningxia Red. Omega, so good fish oils, which could be Omega-Gize or Mindwise. A probiotic, so Young Living has Life 9. They also have the kids version of Mighty Pro, and then essential or a digestive enzyme. So I love Essential Zymes 4. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. I super appreciate your time and you checking this out, and I look forward to hanging out with you next week. Have a good night, you guys.